Hey everybody, Jim here, bringing you round 2 of the April Malifaux World Series event, April Malifools. We have a returning opponent today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hey, I'm Jono, or Faceface on the forums and Discord, etc. So, yes, ready for a rematch.
Yeah, we played last month. I forget the scenario, but folks can go ahead and look that up in my list of games. Today's scenario is in the description below. Per tournament pack, I was the designated attacker, and I have split my crew and selected the bottom left corner. And my opponent has graciously asked me to place the Viktorias. So that's what we're going to do. Folks who have watched the channel for a minute might note that the recording window looks a little different. Please let me know if this looks better than the previous types of recordings that were being done. Just good to know. And we're going to have I think we'll put Miss Vanessa here. And then we'll put a Viktoria of blood there.
Oh yeah, which Viktoria is your leader, by the way?
I typically use Viktoria of Ashes as the leader, as she was the leader in 2E.
Cool, that makes sense.
Make it easier to track, I'll give her a red rim.
Cool, that's kind, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And I think what we're going to do is put blood down here. And ashes up there. Okay, that is my Vix deployment.
Cool, right. Let's have a look. A lot of little things to get stuck on or stuck behind on this map.
Mm-hmm.
The idols are impassable, aren't they? They're like a kind of column of impassable space.
My app decided to hop me out of the game real quick, so I'll be right back.
Just double check. I'm pretty sure they are. What are they? Strategy marker. Yes, high five, blocking impassable.
Perfect.
Cool. I think we are probably happy with that, I imagine.
Okay. I have the rest of my friends to deploy. So deploy
Cool. Bring it on.
shall. We'll put a Ronin. Put one here. Put a Ronin here. We'll put a Bishop here next to blood. Put a misdeed here. And
Misdeed is the Taylor alt, isn't she?
she is. It's the one I have in real life, so I've gotten used to calling her.
Nice. Very nice, yeah.
That. But I will probably bounce back and forth between Taylor and Misdeed. Just, it's easier to do what's referenced. Where are we? In progress games. While my app is being silly.
Sometimes I find just refreshing the whole thing and doing it again wakes it up.
But while we're doing that, I think I have to place my lodestone first. I'm going to mark it with this pink rim on Big Jake.
Awesome. I will do the same. I've changed his rim colour rather than... There we go, that's what I want to do. I'll do pink as well for the... Cool.
Alrighty. Well, best of luck to you.
Same to you.
Shuffle.
Right, just swap. Cool.
Alright, now as attacker, I have the initiative turn 1, which means I choose to stone for cards first. I will elect not to stone for cards.
I will not be stoning either.
And... just a moment, please. Oh yeah, my app is completely borked. That's okay. I have my crew saved, so I will be able to reference cards and stuff.
Cool.
Initiative.
Brilliant.
Oh boy.
Cool. Well, there you go.
Alright, I think you have one pass token due to the size difference of our crews. And I will elect to give you the first activation. However, I have start phase shenanigans.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to dance the dance of my people with the battle tempo. Big Jake is just going to bonk into Misdeed. Okay, clear moved, and we are going to go off to your turn 1.
Cool, brilliant. Right, I think our... Trying to think what range I've got to look out for, and you've got... what's the range on Taylor's Bring It,
12.
or Misty's Bring It?
It's 12 inches.
That's... I hate those. I tend to get caught out by that sort of thing. 5, so... Ooh, that's a horrible threat range, isn't it?
Do not forget she has a +2 on her charge, so she's effectively 19.
Oh, yeah, so what's that, 19? Damn.
And just because gotchas are not fun, Bishop does have chain gang, so she can get an extra 3 inches on top of that if she wanted it.
Cool. Icky.
Yes.
Cool. I will keep that up just for now. Right. So I think my research assistant is probably just going to trundle his way forward. So let's have a look. Well, you off? Cool. I'll see you later. Hey. Oh, sorry. Cool. Let's just get up on that box. So we've got movement 6, isn't he? Because he gets benefit. I only found out recently he actually benefits from his own movement buff, which is useful. What's that boom? So he's 1, 2, 3, 5 inches to on top of the box. Do we keep him standing there for now? No. Cool. So what's that? 5 inches to there. The last inch of his movement to kind of drop himself off the box, and I don't think he'll take any falling damage because it's just the other side of the box.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, tap with it there. Yeah, I think we're kind of happy with him there, so he might just. Oh god, focus up. Just okay, shift key.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So yes, he's made a big bold move.
All right. Well, I am a fan of big bold moves, so we're going to go with Ronin number 2. She's going to continue to dance 1, 2, 3 with on the move. She is then going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a walk, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a walk. She's done.
Okay, I think the undergraduate is going to try and push some people around.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I didn't quite get the angle perfect here. I don't want to block everybody in. So I think I'm probably going to end up with a little bit of traffic congestion. Let me just, so let's say she manages to make it to there. He then goes to there. There's just about room for Schtook to get to there, which is not ideal, but it will do. Though actually, if we pushed Anna into the box, that would clear up more space for Schtook. But then Anna's stuck behind a box, which is not exactly ideal. Cool, yes, I think we will. All of the shenanigans. Cool. Right, so yes, undergraduate will go for lead the way, which I think is 6 or more or a 7 or more. Let's have a wee look. Yes, my app is working, but it's being very slow. I wonder if there's something. There we go. 6 or more, fantastic. Cool. That does not happen. So he will cheat in for that. So Anna shuffles along. I think I will purposefully bump her into the box slightly. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 to there. And the undergraduate will shuffle along after her. To there. Cool. And he will then do the same thing on Schtook. Cool, which goes off without a hitch. Fantastic. So Schtook manages to make the whole 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the undergrad, I think, won't manage to move because he will bump straight into Anna, which I think means I might actually keep Schtook back. Does it even matter? Yeah, just to get the undergrad kind of on the other side of her to there. So they're all lovely and bunched up like a happy family. Cool.
Operative word there is like, not.
Yeah. Cool. So no bonus action is worth speaking of. So that is the undergrad's turn.
Alrighty. I think. What do I want to do here? I can't quite get to undergrad with that height 2 rock blocking my line of sight. I think I will go with Vanessa today. And she is going to do her intuition. 1, a 2, a 3. She is going to put 1, a 2, a 3 on top. She is going to take a shot with her arcane staff at Big Jake, who will relent.
Mm-hmm.
There's a tome, so I'll declare Surge. 3 cards pick the worst. Weak damage, he'll take 2, which is fine. I will draw a card. And I think I will elect to discard that card. And she is just going to go ahead then and heal Big Jake. She does not. She's done. Oh, she also has Arcane Shield. Because that's a rule she has that I totally remember every game.
Right, let me just get that back up for now. Cool, I think Valley Girl is going to wake up. And she is going to just hop into those woods, I think. So, I mean, worst comes to worst, and you were able to get super far. Okay, she is gonna put herself just there. I'm purposely leaving a little bit out of her base from where, so Schtook can draw line of sight to her without having to have concealing.
Understood.
Flips against her, which I have really screwed myself over in the past. That. Cool. I think that is just her big move. There's nothing for her to do her bonus action with.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, big moves.
Was that 2 walks, or do you have enough to focus?
I think that was 2 walks.
Okay.
Let me just see if it would be worth, because I think I'd rather just get her to move. Yeah, no, we'll just 2 walks her.
Okay.
The woods there. And just making sure that's a decent distance away from your nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
All right. I wonder. Well, I don't think I have a line of sight to between the Vics, because there's a big old barrel in the way.
No, I think you're just missing out on that, unfortunately.
Well, that happens. We'll have Vic of Blood go, and she is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 6-ish. And she's going to use Sisters in Spirit to give herself and Vic of Ashes a shielded. And then...
Lovely.
She is going to double check a thing. Yeah. She's going to see. She's not in range of anybody, so what she's going to do, discretion being the better part of valor, concentrate And then she is just going to, she's just going to go 1, 2, and hide back here. She's done.
I attempt to spend a parsec just to carry on the unboxing, but I don't think that's going to give me any particularly strong information that's going to change what I'm going to do. So we won't bother with that. Yes, I think Schtook's going to wake up because he has utility-based things to do this turn. So, I have forgotten to list my upgrades. I know them, but I'll just quickly get some boxes out. But yeah, Schtook has the Whisper. So, let me just quickly. So, Schtook, and upgrade Whisper, and then update the rest during your turn. Cool. So he is going to look at the top 3 cards of his deck and have a think about his life. Okie dokie. Let's just get his card up so I know vaguely what I'm doing. Schtook. Okay. Right. Right, sorry.
It's all good.
I always have to bend my brain slightly and work out exactly the order in which I'm putting things back and not screw it up. Right. Okay, so what is the first thing that I want him to do? I would like him to... yes, he is going to give the Valley Girl fast. So she's already got an upgrade attached, so he just needs to get 6 or more. Plump! Hey! It's almost like I knew it was going to be a 7.
Impossible.
Cool. So she picks up fast, which is lovely. Cool. And then... now, I really don't want to do this, but this is the best thing I could think of with the cards I was given. So, Academic Broadcast, for which I only need a 7, but if I got a tome, that would be lovely. But I have the Red Joker, but I honestly couldn't think... I couldn't engineer a way to pick up the Red Joker, so I thought, well, the best thing I can do is use the Red Joker as a tome, which will allow me to pick up the next card. But yes, it's a shame that had to come up then. But cool. So everyone is going to... what I actually wanted to do was move him first so that the undergrad and Anna had space to move.
Well, since that's what you totally did.
Yeah, is that alright? Sorry, I know that's very cheeky, but he was just going to walk forward 5 and then do that.
It wouldn't involve a card flip, so it is
cool. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Cool. So he zapped Valley Girl. He shuffles forward 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just keep an eye on that nasty range. So he will come back a tiny bit, even if she has ways to reach him. He's behind the rock. Cool. So yeah, if he's there, then that allows everyone else to push a little bit more reasonably. So I think they literally just go 1, 2, gain focus, 1, 2. Game focus. The Valley Girl is in the woods, so she only pushes 1 inch.
Mm-hmm.
There. She also gains focus. The research assistant. I quite like him where he is. So he is. Actually, if I can engineer it so that Anna and the undergrad pushers would have just kept them just in the 3 inches of the research assistant, and he can push a tiny amount, but just to make sure that's all confirmed. So he picks up a second focus, doesn't reach the student of Viscera, so that's fine. Cool, so he's walked, administrative reviewed, academic broadcasted, so that's his 3 AP, and then for his bonus action he is going to who is he going to peer review on? That is a fantastic question. I think he's going to peer review. So I pick up a card from the Surge on the academic broadcast, and then he's going to peer review the Valley Girl. So for which he needs a 6 or more of crows. Oh, doesn't get it, but he cheats in this 7 of crows.
There it is.
Cool. So yes, that is him done. And I will start a little box here called lecture, which I put a little picture of the Valley Girl in. Cool. That is the end of his turn. Thank you.
Alrighty. Let's see. Valley is base move 6. Is that correct?
No, she's base move 5, except when she's within 3 inches of the research assistant.
Yeah.
I believe. I will just double check that.
Let me just see where your threat ranges are. That's 1 walk. That is a charge. If I go. Which means that you would, to get, if I go to there-ish, I am giving you access to, what, 5 attacks?
Yeah, she's pretty nasty. She's also, she's got the by your side on her 6-inch stun. So and that's a bonus action, so because she's effectively got a kind of leap, which has a 6-inch range.
Yeah. So I think what we'll do is just good to know those ranges. I think I will go with the Ronin. She's going to continue the dance of her people. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, and a bit. So she's nice and snug behind that height 2 rock. And actually, we'll scunch, and we'll be right behind that big height 2 rock. She's done.
Right. I will have a think. Time for the snake to get a wriggle on. What's a sort of a Viktoria's threat range when they're at home? Because they've got some shenanigans up their sleeve, haven't they? So
they're move 6, 1-inch engage for melee, but they have a 12-inch gun.
Okay, yeah. And then we're also watching out for a certain nasty bring it. Okay. Let's have a look at wiggle distance. So he could discard to ambush, which is 3. He then could go. That's about a million auras at the same time. He could then charge 7, and then 5, which is pretty good, to be honest. And what would that look like if he didn't push? So get rid of that. So he moves 5, then moves 7. Now, are you going to be able to land a Bring It on him? So Bring It is range 12. You would have to walk to the end of the plank, come round, but you could theoretically still get it from there. I really don't like Bring It. It's caught me out so many times.
I empathize. I have been in those situations myself.
Then he's only, I always think he's size 2, but he's actually size 3, so we could just tuck him a little bit further back. Then you wouldn't be able to draw a line of sight with him unless you crept up to... Is the water impassable, or is it just severe?
According to the tournament pack, the water is severe.
Okay, so you could go across that. Okay, no, I think we'll try and go the whole hog, as it were. So, yes, the student's waking up. To ambush. So yeah, he... Five inches. So he's got, yeah. 1, 2. Let's move him a little bit more that way, so we've got a straight charge lane at the angle that we want it. Cool, so yeah, that's 5 inches to there, and then 7 inches straight down. Cool. Well, let's tuck him in there and pray. Now, we could discard a card to then push him into that concealing terrain. In fact, if we... Sorry, I know I'm taking ages. I just realised if I can make him reach this concealing terrain, he can get the push without having to
do a discard, yeah.
Yeah, I should have thought to myself. I think he probably... Sorry, I know this has been a very long turn, but I'm just working out as we go. So 5 inches to there, a 7-inch push to there, which then allows him to do a 3-inch push to 1, 2, 3, which is a lot safer. 2, 3. I mean, even if we could get him maybe on the other side. So cool, to there, which is nice. So he can still be seen, but he's got concealing. He is a bit further away, which is always nice. Okay, yes, I think we will leave it. I'm actually going to place him... I think I've got enough wiggle room there to get him out of the because the forests are dense and concealing, aren't they?
Correct. So I can't see
So
through.
if I can get myself just out of it and on the other side between that building, you have a slither of line of sight, but not somewhere I hope you can get. Cool, we'll go with that. Sorry, thank you for your patience.
Hey, okay.
Cool. There you go. So yes, that is the end of his rather long move there.
And what do we want to
Cool.
do? I think we're going to go with Large Jacob. And Large Jacob is going to use Consult the Ancestors. So he's going to call his grandpappy and be like, tell me, what's shaking? His grandpappy does not answer. He is going to throw the football, or the lodestone, to Bishop. And then he is just going to wiggle himself down to be in base contact with this corrupted idol. But that's that. He's, actually, there's no point in that, because I don't think Anna is killing Bishop from a board away. I'm going to concentrate.
No, she's only got 12 inches on her gun.
Yep. Alright, so that's Big Jake done.
Cool. So I think Bone Pile is just going to walk himself into base contact with this corrupted idol on this side and take a focus.
Okie dokie.
And I think that's him happy.
Alright. Well, it'll be misdeed time. I think you have successfully prevented me getting to that student of Viscera with her this turn. So she is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then she is going to declare a charge. And she is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's done.
Scary, scary lady. Cool. Who have you got left? Sorry, you've got Ashes and Bishop. Is that right?
That is correct.
Cool. Now, what do we think about the width between if Anna was to be here? Do we think she's got the width to get through there? If I turn off that on that one.
I'm going to do a quick zoom in.
Yes.
I think you've got it.
I think she will nuzzle her way through there, for want of a better word. Cool, so let's just have a look what her positions can be. So she's movement 6 with the research assistance buff. God, yeah, the app is being very slow for me. Anna. Load up her page. Black screen for now. There we go. Yeah, movement 6. Cool. So there's nothing bonus-wise she wants to do right now. So she can bump. Let's do this. That's 1.5, 2.5, and that'd be 3, 4. Now, do we want her to go any further? So she's on 4 inches. Bishop hasn't got anything particularly nasty ranged-wise, or does he? He looks like, I haven't played with him before, he looked like a piece of work.
He has challenge at range. He's a 0-inch engage melee piece. But his big thing is he
Okay,
gives
yeah.
himself fast and a suit for free when he activates.
Nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the Ashes has just got a 12-inch gun, hasn't she? So, I think we can probably afford to go forward a tiny bit more. There, cool. So we've got a line of sight to Taylor / Misdeed there.
Mm-hmm.
I believe. Yeah, that's all good. Cool. So I think we will take a shot at the lovely Misdeed.
All right.
Not going to burn focus or anything. Cool. Oh, hello. So that is 18 versus willpower.
I have a 17. I will elect not to cheat.
Cool. So we're on a negative flip.
Yeah.
Cool. No, nothing particularly suspect. Cool. So that is just 2 damage.
2 damage. I will go ahead and munch a soulstone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take no damage.
Done.
All right. So that's the board is mine. Yes.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
All right. Well, we will go with Bishop. He is going to gain fast, and he will choose to give himself tomes on his attacks.
Mm-hmm.
It is only on his activation, so giving himself crows doesn't seem to make sense. He's going to chain gang, and he's going to chain gang Ashes to go 1, 2, 3, and then Bishop will go 1, 2, 3. Well, we'll have moved Ashes in such a way that she's a legit place for him to go. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 onto the center lodestone, and he's going to concentrate. And then we'll have Ashes activate. She's going to Sisters in Spirit pull blood up to here. We'll put her to here, so she just get a few extra inches of movement. And then Ashes can go like here. Well, actually, if I don't put blood there, but I put her here. Somewhere in base contact with Ashes is where blood goes. I can go 1. I can go 2. And I can charge your student of Viscera. You can ambush out of engagement, is that correct?
No, I can't.
Okay. So we're gonna... Well, we'll pull we'll pull the sister to her. Do you have any damage if I hit you? Do you damage me back? In any way, like?
No, not at all. I don't
Okay.
think I have anything that reflects.
Then I'm not gonna bother with giving me the bonus to shooting actions or shielded. I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go to like there. And I'm going to delete my clones before I forget. And I will punch you with my magical sword.
What's up?
That is a...
Cool.
18.
That is a 14.
Okay.
Cool. So we're looking at a double negative flip.
We are. But I do have... That one counts as mine. A friendly mercenary in line of sight to the target can take an attack action at it, ignoring friendly fire. Now, how tall is the student of Viscera?
Size 2.
Size 2? All right. Then I think that means that I don't get to see it with anyone who can actually do the attack. Let me just do a quick think here. Well, I guess rather I would ask, are you electing to cheat or not? You have elected not to cheat. Would it make sense for me to cheat here? It would not, so... no one can see you to shoot you. So, wow. 3 cards, pick the lowest, though.
Yeah.
And weak damage of 3.
Cool. Down to 2.
Okay. I think that's going to be the end of the turn. I lose shielded on my Vix. I lose fast on Bishop. I claim the center marker. You claim yours. We clear our moved. And nothing is scored. We go into turn 2. But first, do you have a Deadly Pursuit on?
No, I don't know. Not on the student. Couldn't quite squeeze it in Soulstone-wise.
Okay.
But now it's looking like a fantastic idea.
Okay.
Cool. I'm just going to quickly dash to the toilet before we start the next round, if that's alright.
Sure, I will pause the recording. And we're back with the top of turn 2. That was actually a pretty quick turn 1. All things considered.
Got through that.
So, let's do hands. I am going to reshuffle, and I'll discard that card and that card, and I'll keep 4.
Cool. I am not discarding any of my cards.
I think I will elect to stone for cards this turn. And I will get rid of that card and that card. And initiative when you're ready.
Yeah. So I've got 1 pass token to add to this. Let's go.
I have a 6. You have a 2 plus 1.
3. I am... Ooh. We're looking at a big possible bring it out the gate, aren't we?
We are.
Although at the moment the Vix are not in the same board quadrant, and that doesn't mean that they can't very easily get over there, of course. I mean, what would we do if we had it? I think we will let that go.
Okay. Well, I will elect to take the first activation, but first, it's time to dance. We're going to dance to there. Blood is going to dance to there. Vanessa will dance to there. You're going to dance to there. Taylor is going to dance to there. Big Jake does his best pirouette into the wall. Now here's the question. This bone pile of yours. What is he doing for you? Other than tossing the lodestone, having hard to wound with a bunch of wounds. He does heal your dudes, but he is awful cheap. I think I will let Vic of Ash's battle tempo 1, 2. And I will let Bishop battle tempo 1, 2 behind the rocks. We'll clear moved. And now, what do I want to do with this? I think we're going to go all in on the fun times. Miss Deed is going to activate. She is going to walk 1, 2, skirting the edge of the severe terrain. 3, 4, 5. And she is going to declare a mighty charge with rush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. So I'm now engaging. Actually, there we go. I can engage Albus, Anna, and Valedictorian and not be engaged in return. Sound about right?
Yep, that sounds good.
And we are going, I think between the two of them, Anna is the most problematic for me. So I'm going to bonk Anna on the head with my hammer.
Bring it on.
That's my line. Or action. I am not going to spend... I do not have focus to spend. Ignore me. I am not going to stone. Kabonk.
Kabonk. Oh, hello. That is a 19.
A 19? I have a 14. And you have armor and hard to wound on her as well, yes?
Yes. Not hard to wound, sorry, just armor.
Not hard to wound. Do I need this to go off? Because you're going to stone. And you know what? I'm actually okay just being a big old pain in the butt. She is not going to cheat to hit.
Is that the end of her turn?
That will be the end of her activation, yes.
Ooh. Okay, so what, apart from everything, is looking scary on the board? So, obviously, the Vics are threatening an all-in on the Bone Pile and a student of Viscera, which is less than delightful. Yes, I'm not sure anyone particularly wants to experience that. I mean, if you want to spend your time hacking away at the Bone Pile, that's not necessarily... I don't necessarily mind you spending your AP that way. Thing is, if he discards the lodestone and then buries, you're going to then chase after the student, perhaps, or you might just get straight in to the business. So a Viktoria can charge, and then can you sort of like summon the other Vic at the start of this one's activation? And for any Vic within, okay, so you couldn't sort of charge into my middle and then summon the Vic into base contact. It happens at like the start of your activation.
Correct, and I do have something called Dragons. There's something dragon.
And then you can push the Vic,
but they're
come
out
along
of
with
range.
you, type of thing.
Yeah, they're out of range of that right now.
Yeah. So
there's
no
Chompy-esque teleport across the board to punch.
Yes.
Or
although it's
Hungry
still
Darkness.
a little bit scary. Okay, well, at the end of the day, it has to be about points.
Mm-hmm.
And we are not going to score any if we just charge into the Vix. So, and the Ronins can hit pretty hard out of the blue as well, can't they?
They can. They have 3 attacks with their Daito and Flurry that ignore armor and have a 2-3-5 damage track.
Delicious. That's just what we want to hear, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. With a reposition trigger and I think crit strike, but neither of them are built in.
Okay, so...
Puncture, excuse me. It's puncture.
Sure. Cool. Cool. Sorry, I know I'm quite slow at my turns, but I am trying not to make stupid mistakes, which has become a bit of a trademark of mine at the moment. So, just trying to think through my steps. Let's have a look. Student of Viscera, I think you probably need to get a shifty on. What are we looking at with okay, let me just... So, if he were to go 5 to 1, 2, 3. Is there a world in which he has... I think you are very tidily positioned behind that rock there. I don't think that's a viable line of sight. Does he want to discard card to push and then definitely get the line of sight that he needs? Is it the Ronin's triggers that make them scary? Is that where their kind of extra attack and their extra damage is coming from?
No, the extra... The ignores armor is a base effect of the attack, and Flurry is an ability on the front of the card that costs a discard.
Okay, cool. But either way, they're still probably going to do nasty things to you.
They are also hard to kill.
Yes, because they're not bastards enough already.
Mm-hmm. I do think they're in contention for best 6-stone model in the game, personally.
Yeah, about to say. I mean, either way, we're going to end up in combat. It's about whether I charge you and therefore get some swings in, or I camp next to the Corrupted Idol and hope to survive the turn. So if you're ignoring armor, that is just a bit nasty. Okay, enough dithering. Let's make a play and find out how nasty they are. So, I think if he was to discard for his push, he would be able to get to there. But he then wouldn't be able to put stunned on you, which would be less than ideal. So, if he was to walk to there, he could then... Take that back. If he was to walk to there, he could then... oh god, we don't need that many auras. He could then charge to... there... and have an engagement. Yeah, I think... Now, have you got a defensive trigger?
Nope.
No, you don't. Okay, so we can get one attack in off the back of that, and then we can go for a bonus action. Cool, so we've walked once, charged once.
Mm-hmm. Here's the charge.
So let's go for the attack. Let's get rid of those. Go. get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's maybe keep up the one just for thing. Cool. So charge attack. Flip some cards. Lovely.
Oh, geez. 17.
17. Well, that's no fun. What would that be? Can you... You haven't got any personal healing, have you? No.
I do not. The only healing I have are the Vix. When they kill something, heal all the Vix and Vanessa has a healing energy.
Cool, okay. Okay, cool, that's fine. We are going to cheat up to also 17 with puncture.
Also 17 with puncture. Okay, you do. So single negative, and you'll draw a card from studied opponent.
Yeah. Which I draw first, actually, before. Cool! So 2 cards, taking the lowest, so that is 2 damage.
She takes 2. Boop, boop.
Cool, and then we're going to try and land his bonus action to stun you.
Here we go. She's a 17. All my severes are at the top here, huh?
Not a 17. But... Oh, now this is where I think I sometimes throw away high cards, but I would like to live a little longer, so we are going to cheat in this 13 of crows for a 19, giving blank stare. I'm going to discard a card, and you will gain slow, and you must also discard a card.
Okay. I will go ahead and I will discard this 3 of tomes.
Cool, and you gain slow and stunned.
Yes, indeed.
Cool, and that is then finally the end of his turn.
Okay. We are going to see what is my threat range with Vic of Blood. Well, I think... What do we do? I think we have some fun. Victoria of Ashes is going to go. She is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then she is gonna charge. 1, 2, 2. To be within an inch of these friends. And she's going to punch your teaching assistant, your research assistant.
Lovely. You had a long and happy life.
Mm-hmm. Cur stab.
He is going to use his focus, because why not?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
lovely. Cool, so he is on a 10.
A 10? I'm on a 7 and 1 is 8. I am going to go to a 7 and 4 is 11.
11. Is this... Have you got another AP after this?
Sure do.
Let's... What are you spending cards on? Let's have a think. It might be one of the few chances I get to block a Vic attack, because you are definitely going to kill him. What trigger do you get off a tome, if
I
any?
draw a card. If I don't kill you, I discard the card. Or discard a card.
Okay, so drawing a card is not Whirlwinds. Yeah, I think we'll block that.
Okay.
So that goes up to a 15.
Yep. Second swing. This time also on the research assistant.
Mhm.
That is a 20.
Cool. Well, he's on 15 and not particularly happy about it. Actually, I'm going to burn his focus in the hope of getting a ram, but no.
Okay.
Cool.
I will declare the ram trigger, which is Whirlwind. So you take 1 damage on Anna. Negative twist, because accuracy modifier, is he hard to wound?
No, he is not.
Take weak of 3. And she's done.
What kind of shenanigans can we play? Sorry, let me just rules check something.
Sure.
So we're currently engaged, but in a perfect world where we weren't, get to there-ish. Yes, getting engaged by Viktoria is actually less than ideal, it would appear. Let's have a look at some willpower stats. Willpower 5, willpower 6, interest. Delia, I would like to push you around, but my options doing that are tough to choose between. Have a look at the... Okay. I think Schtook will wake up. Now, if Valley Girl was to push a hole... Oh, wrong way. Let's just make sure she was back exactly. If Valley Girl was to push a whole inch, she would be outside of your engagement range, which is a good thing to know. Okay, yes, I think Schtook is going to need to do some pushing. So yeah, Schtook is going to wake up, and he's going to peruse the top of his deck first and foremost. And then he's going to think about is actually useful out of those cards. So, well, annoyingly, they're all useful. So that one for that, and that. Okay, so that one for that one, that one for that one, and then that one for that one. So the first thing he's going to do is academic broadcast. So everyone gets to have a little bit of a shuffle. Cool. So yes, the Valley Girl is going to push just well, she would push 2 inches, but she gets an inch, so she's now no longer in engagement range, which is lovely. Then Anna is going to. Who is she going to push onto? If the Victoria Blood activates, can she can't then teleport herself over to the Victoria of Ashes? She can only bring the ashes back to herself. Is that right?
You can only move a Vic. Correct. However, I'm outside of 6 inches, so I'm not in range of the ability.
Okay. So Victoria Blood's not going to be like, or the Victoria Blood's not going to be suddenly zipping into the combat, as it were.
No. The best I can do is Bishop throws her 3 inches up, and then she has her 6 inches of movement.
Sure. Thing is who is actually the better target here, because they're both very, very scary. Don't know. I do not know who is the better one to target out of those two. Let's dive on to Vic. So she will push into base contact with Vic. The research assistant will push away. Bumps into him there. The undergraduate will push along too. Everyone gets a healthy dose of focus. Cool. And then we will peer review onto Anna. Give her, which we get, to also give her the lecture upgrade. And then do I actually have a line of sight to Vic there? I don't think I do, which is annoying. That was stupid. The research assistant's got right in the way there. Okay, well he's going to have to. Oh, that is really annoying. Stupid. Okay. In that case, we will just take a pot shot at Miss Deed, I think.
Okay. A line of sight that you are drawing is going into the concealing terrain, so I will have concealment.
Yeah, that would give that. Okay, in that case, it's rather boring, but we might just give Anna fast instead, because she's already got an upgrade attached. Yeah, I think we will. Cool, so flippity flip flip. Yeah, cool. So Anna heals 1 and gains fast.
Okay.
And that is the end of his turn.
Okay. I think we can afford to have just a little bit of unimportant activation. I will have my Ronin activate. That's Ronin number 2. She is going to go on the move, go 1, a 2, a 3. And she is going to take a swing on the student of Viscera with her slow at AP. Kastab. 11.
Think 13, but let me just check my stats. Victoria, yes, 13.
13. How does a 14 sound?
I mean, not great, but I'm not going to do anything about it.
Alright, 3 cards pick the worst, because hard to wound and negative accuracy modifier. That'll be weak of 2, ignoring your armor.
Cool.
And I will elect to... I will not elect to flurry. She's done. She's no longer stunned or slow.
Cool. Okie dokie. Yep. So, Valley Girl, you can walk twice to there and then charge the Ronin. Which is tasty. Is that what you're going to do, though? That's only going to give me 2 attacks if I do that. But it's no point in stunning, because that will not get me any more attacks. I don't think there's a way that I can reach Vanessa this turn. Unfortunately. We can theoretically reach Bishop, which is interesting. What defensive tech does Bishop have?
He does. If you do not hit him on defense with a melee and he has a crow, he punches you back.
So if this action, if you hit him with a melee action.
Oh no! If you hit him, I don't get to. It's like Lady Justice. I have to beat you, and have a crow.
I thought you got the defensive triggers. You get them regardless of whether or not I'm successful with my attack. I believe.
It doesn't specify when resolving or a resolution time for the defensive trigger, which means it's after succeeding as the default. And since Bishop doesn't have that, he would have to succeed in his defense duel in order to punch you.
Interesting.
Now, Lady
I
J,
think sometimes people might have got away with triggers again. Yeah, interesting.
Usually they'll say something like when resolving. So if you look at, say, Zip with his defensive trigger, it'll say when resolving, so he can just do it no matter what.
Yeah.
No, that would make Bishop's defensive tech actually useful.
Yes. But the question is, Valley Girl, how do you like 9 damage in 1 turn? Is that going to happen? And it also puts her right in the centre of the board, which is not exactly. Let's just check she could do that if she wanted. So she would fly 10 to there. She would then. Can she actually place for the charge? I mean, she could place herself.
So when you fly to there, you do have to land. And the issue inside Misdeed's engagement range, you then can't walk it back out.
So I'm out. I've pushed myself out of Misdeed's engagement range.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, for you to get from where you are now, want to be, you'd have to stop at 5 inches. And 5
of course,
yeah.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. That is the error with measuring out 10 and just moving straight away. So that's not going to happen. And yeah, if we go off to the side, it's then that. So if we were to go there, and then we were to go there, it's then just not going to happen. So, cool. Well, that makes my decision making a lot more simple. Cool. Well, that Ronin is going to get punched in the face.
That seems very rude.
Yeah, so we are... Yeah, so to make sure it's all perfect. So once to there, and then charging our little Ronin buddy there.
Okay.
So get rid of that, let's get rid of... Actually, they're all fairly useful auras, so we'll keep those up. Cool, so we have the attack coming off the charge, for which we will use a focus.
Sounds good.
So flipping to... Oh, God. So we're currently looking at... where are you, Valley Girl? A 16, I believe, once the card's loaded. Possibly a 15. 16.
16? Well, I am currently at a 9, which will put you on a positive, which I don't quite like. So, I am going to put you to a straight flip with a 15.
So that's a straight flip, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And how much? You're on 6 health, and you've got hard to kill, so you need to go down to once first before dying. Okay, I'm sure we can arrange that. Cool. So hitting you on a straight flip.
Okay.
With a shove aside trigger that I am not actually... I don't want to push anywhere, so we're going to keep you... I can't follow you and take another attack against you with the shove aside.
Correct.
Can I? No. Push up to 4. Yeah, that's just not really worth it. Cool. So straight flip. So that is 5 damage.
That is 5 damage. She's at 1 wound.
And we will discard a card to... we did not match suits. No, we didn't match suit. It's a very high cast discard, but that has been my hand. We will discard a card to Flurry.
Sounds good.
For which we will also burn the focus.
I'm at a 10.
I am at a 19.
Yes, you are. I am not going to cheat.
I probably didn't need to burn the focus. That was a little bit overzealous, but oh well. Cool. So that's a positive flip for damage.
That is a positive flip for damage.
Cool. So, oh, hello. So yes, 5. She crumples into the ground.
Yes, indeed. Are you electing to use your upgrade to make me a undergraduate or a necrologist?
Yes, I think there's a couple of things that are going to happen. So I also, because Schtook is alive, you're going to be dropping a scheme marker.
Okay.
And then, what is your cost? Your cost 6, aren't you? So that gives me either an undergrad or a necropunk. Both of which are quite useful. So I think for now we will be summoning a... Ooh-wee.
While you think, I'm going to get me a coffee.
Yes, go for it. Sorry, thank you. Slow. So, a necrofunk there.
Alright.
Cool, I think we're going to go with a undergrad.
Okay, I will gain a pass token.
Well, cool, so it's not near Schtook, so let me just remind myself of the suffering it goes through being born into existence.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was the wrong thing to look at. What is it? Academic zeal? No. New student, sorry, there we go. Once it's loaded. Brilliant. Cool. So there's no friendly Schtook model within 6 inches, so it gains slow and takes 2 damage. So let's name this Undergraduate number 2. Cool. It can activate, but it has slow. Goes down into base contact with you there.
Mm-hmm.
But it hasn't activated. Cool. There we go. And you therefore don't drop a corpse marker.
Correct.
Brilliant. So Valley Girl still has her bonus action, but there is no one for her to target it with. So that is the end of her turn.
Okay. We are going to activate Bishop. Bishop is going to use his bonus action on Anna. This is Challenge, range 8.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just within...
Yeah, I think I'd give you that. There's pixels touching there.
Okay. So, Bishop, this is going to be stat 7 against your willpower.
And what does it do, sorry?
This makes it, if you try and target anyone other than Bishop with an action, you must discard a card first.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
That's the idea.
Cool. So she's currently... Oh. What is going on with the app today? Cool. She is at Anna willpower 6. She's at 12.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so close, but yet so far. She is not going to cheat that.
Okay, you are challenged. I, however, have a trigger on a ram for defensive reflexes. This gives me shielded 1.
Lovely.
Anna does not have any pushing effects on her gun, does she?
On her gun, no. The only trigger she's got is the turn you into a zombie if she kills you.
Yep. And she has to... And the bone pile doesn't have any push triggers, correct?
No.
Now,
not that I'm aware of. Let me just double check that so I'm not catching you out with anything.
And
but I don't think he does.
Let me look at undergrads real quick.
No, he doesn't. The undergrads can do some pushing, I believe.
But is it friendly only with... Lead the way is... Nope, lead the way is also on an enemy. So...
Yeah.
Okay.
And they also have the bowled over trigger on their attack as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can teleport to a non-minion, so I think this means that Bishop is going to go... Well, he's fast, because that's how Bishop do. I think he is just going to go... Can he go 1... 2... Yeah. So Bishop's just going to walk 3 times and get to this lodestone marker right here.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. And... a boop. He's done.
Very cool. So I've got undergrad 1, I've got fresh face undergrad left, and then
wow. And Anna. So you have 4 models.
Yeah, 4 models. Who have you? You've got Big Jake, Vanessa, and Viktoria of Blood. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okie dokie. Is the challenge you've issued on Anna, it's not like a condition, is it? It's not something I can remove. No, that's a pity, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's
that
like
would be lovely.
It's like one of the only non-condition effects in the game. It's so bizarre.
There's not a huge number of useful things Anna can do if you can't be discarding cards. Well, that is annoying to say the least.
I try.
I mean, with a fast, she could use a turn to get out of engagement and go chasing after Bishop, but that also feels somewhat irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
So where are we going to be most effective in dealing out some hurt is the question we should be asking ourselves. I don't think Undergrad has. He's possibly so. Undergrad's possibly got a charge line to Miss Taylor there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I think we hit a box if we go that way. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Yes, I think we bump into a box there. I just don't want to discard these cards.
Understandable.
Yes. Okay. Okie dokie then. So we're not going to get our extra attacks. Pushing away is only so useful because you're going to be hopping forward again the next turn anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
So do we just want to get Anna a bit further up? I think we do, and we don't really want to have to work very hard for it. Okay, so the undergraduate number 1,
Mm-hmm.
is going to. He needs to get within 2 of Anna, which I think he can comfortably do. So he is going to go for a little walk. 1, 2, 3. I think he can get through there.
Mm-hmm.
4. He's going to keep himself just back from Victoria of Ash's pain circle,
Mm-hmm.
as it were. And then I think is going to push dear old Anna towards the centre there.
Mm-hmm.
Lead the way, which is a jewel, so I can burn a focus on it, which I will. So flipping 2, taking the highest, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes off. I'm glad I burned the focus. Cool. So Anna will then push 4. 4.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great. Now, the undergrad could also push 4, but I don't think I would get out of... No, I think I'm a bit wedged in there, so that is fine. Cool, so he's walked, he's pushed. No use for his bonus action, so that is the end of his turn.
Okay. We'll have Big Jake go. He is going to just concentrate. He's just going to walk to hide behind this corrupted idol marker in base contact with it, and he's going to call his grandpappy. His grandpappy picks up. I look at the top 2 cards, and I can discard them. I will elect not to discard either of them. He's done.
Awesome. I don't think my research assistant has activated yet this turn either.
I don't believe so.
No, because he got pushed by Schtook, and that was it.
1, 2, 3 models from you. 4 models from you. I have 1, 2 models to me. You killed one of mine before it activated, and gained an activation in the process. And I have a pass token. I think that math's right.
So, how far does a bone part move when it gets a wiggle on? 10, so it's not going to be making it over to that idol, which is less than useful. Do your Viktorias have any pushing shenanigans in terms of pushing me around?
Bishop does, and Taylor does.
Okay, Bishop's already activated, Taylor's already activated, so...
Yeah, the only things I can think of are like the Victoria of Ashes. The Victorias have a mask trigger on their melee, which says a friendly mercenary in line of sight can take an attack on the target. It doesn't specify claw or gun or anything. So theoretically, I could punch you and then have Miss D do a bring it on you. And it's not a target, and that's not targeting a friendly. So that's, I think, the only real scenario I have currently to move you after having activated my 2 friends.
So that, fortunately, there is then a height 2 rock blocking most of that direction at the moment.
There is, yes.
Granted,
I could just try and kill you.
I mean, yes, so with the Vic, that's obviously always a fantastic scenario for you.
Mm-hmm. Because Vic of Ashes does have a gun, and even though I forgot to do her bonus action to give positives to guns, that would have still been nice.
Okay, I think Anna... sorry, one last thing to clarify, which I haven't quite worked out yet. With the wording of the lodestone, can the figure carrying the lodestone also chuck it 6 inches?
Yes.
Yes, it can, because that wording was like... So yeah, if the bone pile was, for example, to be stood there, the bone pile could then throw the lodestone to Anna, for example?
Correct.
Cool.
The only thing you can't do with the lodestone is take it from somebody and give it to yourself.
Okay, cool. That is useful to know. Right, so yes, Anna is standing around like a bit of a pillock, because she is challenged, which means, I think, she's going to have a... Gosh, she's got fast and everything, and it's just going to be a boring turn. But action spent getting points is actions well spent at the end of the day. I just don't want to discard my cards.
I understand.
Weirdly.
I understand. I do agree points are more important than doing flashy attacks.
Yeah. Just feels sad. But hey, cool. So yes, Anna is going to tuck herself... now, does she want to risk getting stuck behind something? Because that potentially could also be disastrous. Have the Vics got a 1 inch or a 2 inch engagement range? Is it just 1 inch?
Just 1.
So yes, Anna is going to put herself into base contact with this idol. She is going to concentrate. Oh god, no, wrong one. That way. Oh god, concentrate. And then, sorry again, let me just read something vaguely important that I hadn't thought about until now. And then let me just cross-reference that with something else in the rulebook. There we go. Cool. In that case, sorry, she is actually going to go back to, I believe that's where she started. she is, while making sure, so the vampire can walk 5 and he needs to be able to throw 6. So let's say he got to there, he could then throw 6. Anna is going to go. So she's gone 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3.5. There's definitely still not a line of sight from Misty there.
I would concur. Yes.
Cool. So she's walked once. She's gonna cancel. She's gonna focus once. And I'm just gonna delete that vampire there. She is going to place a scheme marker.
Makes sense.
There. Cool. Sorry. Yes. Over to you. Thank you. Long turns.
So you have the research assistant and this undergraduate to go.
Yes, both undergraduate. I know. Yep. Sorry, I'll move the first one. Yep. So bone pile, undergrad, and research assistant.
So let's see. I can't get to Anna with a single charge. I have to walk and then charge. 2. And even if I go here, I can't get to your friend. Let's see. If I went here to, I could go to here, and that would result in me getting some attacks off on your student. I think that's what we're going to do. So Vic of Blood is going to activate. She's going to let's do this the appropriate way so that we're not ignoring walls and stuff.
Yes, I think she still has the movement. Just go curve around that building slightly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6, and then she's going to
straight line. Yeah, that's fine.
Declare charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ending there. She's going to spend a focus. And she is also going to spend a mask, a stone for a mask.
Okay, what are you getting out of the mask again? Sorry.
Another friendly mercenary in line of sight to you can take an attack on you.
Yeah, makes sense.
And here's the attack.
Welp.
Yep. 19.
I believe that's 9. Let me just double check. Senior Viscera, defense 5. Yeah, 9.
Okay. Care to cheat?
I'm not choosing that in.
Okay, 9 to 19 is a straight flip, goes to negative because hard to wound, goes back to straight flip because I focused. Declaring the trigger so that the Ronin gets to punch you. And that is severe damage of 6.
Kaboom. Reduced to 5.
Let me make sure it's 6. I feel like they might be 5s. No, it's 6. Okay. Right, so yeah, reduced to 5, so you take
5 damage.
Yep.
Drop a corpse marker. Anywhere particularly matters where that corpse marker goes. And that's him dead. I don't think anything special happens upon him dying.
Yep. Victoria, all my Vics and Vanessa will heal. So there's that. No one gets to take an attack because you're dead, so she's done.
Awesome. You just got Vanessa left now, right?
That is correct.
Cool. Now, research assistant, how is your turn best spent, do you think? Just have a look at something. Research assistant. Okay. Again, Vanessa's not got any pushing abilities, has she?
She does not.
No. Okay, I think we're just going to take the easier turn of. Let's just check all my wordings. Okay, so the bone pile. Now, if I wanted to use his burying, I would have to make sure that Anna was. If he buries himself, the lodestone then goes to the. Is it the nearest friendly model?
Correct. The nearest legal friendly model. So, like, It
couldn't go to the research assistant, for example.
Right.
Cool. So if he was there, I think he is closer to Anna than he is the undergraduate, for example. Or I mean, I can make sure that he is if he was there, for example.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah. Cool. So if I move him there and bury him, that's 2 actions, and the lodestone will fly to Anna.
That is correct.
Cool. Let me just check. I don't want to do anything about his bonus. I don't think there's anyone in range for his bonus, is there? No. Cool. Okay, so he'll do that. So he'll wander forwards, bury, and give the lodestone to Anna.
Mm-hmm.
And he is. Let me just get rid of his rim off, and then he is currently buried. And I've got to not forget about him because that has happened before.
Oh no.
Cool. And he's activated. So that is the end of his turn.
All right. So I just have Vanessa. She has intuition. So she's going to look at the top 3 cards, and we're gonna, I think, go ahead and what are the odds you have claim jump on Anna? Probably decent. So I'm going to put that, and that there. Vanessa is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That puts me not within 3, so I actually can't deny you if that is in fact what you have.
If you went out the other door, would you get any closer?
We're about to find out. Where's my undo button?
Yeah, because the decking doesn't have any like negative movement traits.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So I have this. I'm trying this new recording system that takes the tools menu off of it.
But it hides the undo. Do you want me to? Can I undo you backwards?
Yeah, try.
Does that work?
Yeah, let's try that out.
There you go. Where were you starting? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
So let's say clone. She can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then she has a 1-inch engage, so still not enough, but enough to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough to get within 3. Now, is that even what you need for the ski?
Yeah, it's line of sight.
No enemy models within 3 inches and line of sight of the secretly chosen model. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to walk her to be actually, let's do this. So her first thing is going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Then she'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then yeah. She wants to be there, so she's in 3 to deny your thingy thing, if you have it, and to be as far away from the valedictorian as she can be.
Yeah.
Actually, oh bother, because you can theoretically have a undergraduate teleport and get 2 swings on me to try and knock me away. Unfortunately,
within 2 inches of Anna.
Unfortunately,
But it would cost me a card, which I've been very...
Yes. She is going to be done. Not much to do about that. And board is yours.
Yes. What we're going to do with it, though, is a whole other kettle of fish. Side of your nasty movement there could technically bring her in.
And Valley is no longer fast.
Oh yes, thank you. And neither is Anna.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do the cheeky things that I wanted to, so that then means that who is it best to chuck some alchemical vials at? Who has the lowest movement?
They're all
Oh, come on, crew builder.
They're all
Are they
about
movement 5, movement 6?
Yeah, just about.
But Viktorias is 6, Misdeed is 5. If we could theoretically reach Vanessa, also 5. So then the research assistant is sitting pretty on movement 6 because of his wee buff. So if he did go for a wander...
Misdeed does have a 2-inch engage.
Which I think he is out of.
He is, but just for purposes of...
yes, to close. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Thank you. Cool. Well, that answers that question pretty succinctly. In that case, he is going to throw some vials at Misdeed.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I think he's going to do is shout some rude words at her and try vile reclamation.
Okay.
On her. So willpower duel 12.
17.
I don't think that's going to do much. But we at least. So I'm currently drawing a card. Do you have any desire to cheat that? I'm not cheating.
I do not.
Okay. Cool. I will draw a card. He will then, try and throw some alchemical vials at Misdeed's face.
Okay.
Does he? So, yes, I need a 6 or more first and foremost. Lovely. Well done. So he will drop the first one, and then he will try again. Excellent. So he at least manages to hurl a shockwave marker with range of 2. Now, I don't. Ooh, can we place that in such a way that it doesn't touch him, but touches those 2?
I think you can finagle it a little closer to Misdeed and get both. So yeah, you've got both.
Yeah, would you be happy with that? So it's not touching me, but it is kissing both Misdeed and Vic.
Yeah.
Cool. So movement 13 joules for both of them, please. Otherwise, it's damage 2 and poison 1.
Okay. So we'll do Vic first. No, we'll do Misdeed first. I should have done Vic first. What was the total? I'm sorry.
13 you're aiming for.
13. I shouldn't have done either one. Misdeed will take it. She'll take 1 because of armor, and she has poison.
Yep.
And Vic of Ashes will pass.
Cool. And that's the end of his turn.
Cool. Board is yours, so you have an undergraduate.
I do have an undergraduate who has now managed to pick up a card that he wouldn't necessarily mind discarding. So, also, he should not be on... Why is he on 7 health? I don't think he... What health do they start with? Because he's gone down to...
Let's see
Do
here.
they start with way more health than I think they start with?
New student
7 health.
says...
Yes, he should have taken 2 damage, sorry. When he summoned.
Yes, he suffers 2 irreducibles.
Yeah, so he's down to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yes, I can't really think of much better for him to do other than to either teleport in and push Miss Deed around, or teleport in and push Vanessa around. What is going to score us points, as we always say? Can also teleport onto the research system and punch Vic of Ashes as well, which is always lovely when it happens. Vanessa's got shielded 1. Let's give Miss Deed a run for her money. So, we will discard a card to teleport in. Miss Deed's not got any gotchas waiting, has she? She's not got any defensive triggers or anything that happens in her place. She's got hard to kill, that's in full rush.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine. So we will place in between her and Schtook. There. We're also going to actually just try and place so that it would... Can we block a potential charge from the Vix? Yes, that opens us up to a charge from Miss Deed, but not from...
Well, Miss Deed's in...
Vic.
Yeah, that does open.
Yeah, she could walk, but it kind of blocks a Vic getting within 1 inch of Albus if I place there.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's still not going to save him, but that's fine. So we'll place ourselves there. We've got slow, so we'll be taking our free attack from placing first.
Mm-hmm.
We've got no focus to speak of, so it is just going to be a straight up attack on to Miss Deed.
She's currently at a 10.
Lovely. I am not. So I think that's just going to bounce off her face.
Okay.
And then we'll go again with the slow attack.
Oh, goodness. 16.
17 with bold over.
18?
18, nice. No, we're not going to shoot that. So that is a sore loss for him. No bonus actions worth taking. So that is the end of everything.
I believe that is.
Turn 2. Fantastic.
I claim the bottom. You claim the center, which I think makes it. We'll use teal. I take a pip of damage on Miss Deed from poison, and do you reveal any schemes?
I do not.
Neither do I. So, what I think we're going to do is, let's reshuffle, and then I need a 5-minute bio break.
That is fine. I'll do the same and just grab a glass of water.
Okay, I'm pausing the recording and timer, and here we go. And we're back. We are about to start turn 3. We are on an hour left of game time.
Cool. I'm going to use stone for cards whilst we're here.
Yep, I think I will do the same. Toss a 2 and a 3. Cool.
Okie dokie, yeah. 4 and a 5 down there.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
All right, initiative. We're even on pass tokens.
Cool. So straight 12.
To my 7, I will elect not to cheat, but I will elect to battle tempo. But after you determine who goes first.
Can we just add up, where are we standing on pass tokens now?
I have
After the flip.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 models. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 models.
Cool. So we're down to 0. Oh no, my soul stones. Pass. There you go. Down to 0.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Cool. I think that.
Sorry, guys. Can I just interject for 1 second?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Not changing anything, but bearing in mind with the time, unless the pace of play increases significantly, just bear in mind this is likely to be your last turn.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
We'll also try and pick up. I know I'm a very slow player. Cool. All right. I will kick us off then.
All right. Battle tempo. Dancing the dance of my people.
Yeah.
Ashes is going to go here. Misty is going to go 1 whole inch into there. Vanessa is going to go 1, 2 to there. To just be engaging Anna. Yeah. Vic of Blood is going to do what's called a pro gamer move. And she's going to battle tempo to be on top of the... she's going to be here. No. The intent is to be overlapping the corpse marker in such a way there's no legal place for you to put a bone pile to unbury.
Yes, I think I place in base contact with the corpse marker.
Right. And if there's just a sliver of it... pardon me, I have a phone call coming in. Pause and record. Alright, and we're back. And we were just doing some measurement stuff there, guys. So Vic is going to be straddling it. Bone piles can go away. My Ronin can go 1, 2 with her battle tempo, and Bishop can go 1, 2 with his. He no longer has shielded. And I have done my battle tempos.
Cool. Right, so we are engaged there. Sweet. All right. Get going. So they are down. Valley Girl is there. Cool. Alright, I think because he is not long for this world, we will start with the research assistant just trying to dish out potentially a bit more pain.
Sure.
Because I don't think anyone's going to be able to do anything that changes their fate there particularly. Unless we start pushing people. No, I think, sorry, Schtook's going to wake up first. So Schtook is going to have a look at the cards on top of the deck. He is then going to sigh internally. Cool. So we can at least maybe that one first, then that one. Cool. Cool. Okay. So that, then that, then that. Yes, is that right? Yeah. Cool. So the first thing he will do is use academic broadcast. So everyone. Oh no, sorry. The first thing he was going to do was peer review, which is why I had that 4 there.
Sure.
Sorry, do you mind me?
No,
so I can just burn through that 4.
So
he's going to peer review an undergrad, so that's fine. Burns that car. Then academic broadcast. There we go. That's what I expected to see. Cool. So we will just equip everyone with some focus and some push. So, want to go a little bit down to there. So, there. Nope, not quite that much.
Mm-hmm.
So there. I think I've got a route out of there. Though that then opens us up to... Well, we're not going to get charged by the Vic, but she can then push in there. Yes, we'll keep ourselves there. Even though it will be sad. Although we will slightly push to open up the line of sight. I've duplicated myself.
Mm-hmm.
To the Vic there.
Okay.
Cool. So that is accurate broadcast. Also picks up focus, I think. I don't think I'd given it to him before. Okay, cool. So we've then got 2 AP left, which we will spend gruesome lecturing that Vic.
Okay.
So first attack. Currently on a 14.
I'm on a 9. Go ahead. I am not cheating.
So this is a
9 to 14 is a negative twist.
Negative twist. What again? Sorry. What defense? Do you have hard to kill on the Vix or
They
anything
have
like that?
literally nothing. When you kill one, another one heals and gets positives to willpower and defense duels, but they have no defensive kits whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay. In that case, we will. So if I was to cheat in a 10, for example, that would put me on a straight flip, I believe. Because that would put me up to 16. You're not cheating.
Correct.
So that's fine. Cool. So that goes off.
Mm-hmm.
The puts me on 16. I gain a focus. And a straight flip for damage.
Sounds good. Any triggers you're declaring?
Yes, just the focus attention. I gain focus +1.
Okay.
Severe at 4.
Okay, I take 4.
I can't use the blast.
Your
The blast would affect. It's not going to affect. It's not going to reach Misty, but it would also hurt my own models, wouldn't it? Or does it not?
It does.
It does, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fine. We're not going to be blasting. So yes, you're injured. I gain focus. 4 damage.
Yep. I take 4.
And we will hit you again. This time with focus.
Sounds good.
And 2. Oh Jesus Christ!
I am at a 12.
You are at a 12. I'll be cheating in that for 19.
19 to 12 is a straight, goes to positive with focus.
Cool. So that is 4 damage.
I will eat a stone. I prevent
Wow.
a fair bit. I think that's 4. So I still get injured though.
The red joke then also prevents an additional 1.
I believe the injured is on.
Damage. So if you haven't taken any damage, you don't gain the injured.
Okay, well, just 1 injured then. Well, that was
Cool.
That was a heck of a turn. Thank you, Red Joker. That is his bonus, his push, and 2 attacks. So Albus is done. Yeah.
All done. Yep.
Well, it's Vic time. Vic is going to curse stab the 5 wound undergrad. And that is a 20.
That is not. Undergrad, that is 10. I'm not cheating.
Okay, 10 to 20 is a straight flip,
Drawing
goes
a
to
card.
negative because of hard to wound. But before you draw a card,
Oh,
yep, go ahead and just throw that back on top.
yeah. I'll shuffle.
I will go to a You've elected not to cheat. I'll go to a 17. Yep. Declare that one counts as mine. So Misdeed gets to punch it. Negative, double negative because hard to wound. Go ahead and take 3 damage on your undergrad, which goes to 2 because of armor.
It doesn't have armor.
Oh, they don't. Okay.
No.
Undergrad gets a free swing. I'm sorry, not undergrad. Misdeed gets a free swing. That's a 18.
That is not. That is a 7.
18 to 7 is going to be a... do you care to cheat?
I'm not cheating.
That's a straight flip after hard to wound.
Cool.
4 damage.
We'll then draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here goes kaboom.
However, that doesn't count as Viktoria killing you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I don't get the heal. But now we're going to punch the...
It does count as Viktoria killing him, because that one counts as mine says that if the model is killed, Viktoria may count as the killing model.
Oh, so it does. Reading is fundamental. Thank you. So we're going to heal 2. Because she killed something. Or she's stealing the kill from Misdeed. We're gonna go ahead and punch the other undergrad now.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 15.
That is not. Jesus. 7.
All right. Do you care to cheat?
I don't think I will be.
Okay, 15 to 7 is going to be straight to negative. I will declare Whirlwind. Whirlwind will kill your assistant.
Yeah.
So that'll be 3 damage on the undergrad, and I will heal 2 for killing the research assistant.
Hmm?
And then we're going to swing once more on the undergrad, because he's the only one there.
Bring it on.
That's a 19. Oof.
That is not. That's a 9.
Oof. Care to cheat? I have no triggers.
Again, I don't think I will.
Okay. 19 to 9 is going to be straight to negative twist. And moderate 4.
Kaboom.
That could not have gone any better for the Vix, I admit.
Yeah, that's a lot less figures on the table.
And she's going to do her bonus action to get positives to gun actions because she can. And I won't forget it this time.
Fair enough. Cool. Oh yeah, I haven't got a lot to do, really.
Mm-hmm.
Not got a huge number of models left, it has to be said.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do we do? What do we do indeed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If we were to... oh god, that's a bit much. I wanted to do that. So add 6 would be... Ugh, that is unfortunate. Yes, everything about this can be summed up as unfortunate, I think. Okay. I think I almost just don't want to go, but I don't have the pass tokens for it.
Unfortunately true.
No. Right, so I think Valley Girl is just going to have to wake up, and she is going to fly twice to there. And that will be her turn.
Okay. We are going to go ahead then, and I will activate I'll activate Large Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to move just ever so slightly away from the Valedictorian. He's going to concentrate a third time, because he can, and he's going to call his granddad, who doesn't pick up. Womp womp. Maybe I'm the ancestor that Big Jape keeps calling and missing. He's done.
Cool. Okay. I think Anna is going to take a walk.
Okay. Staying in my engagement.
So she's going to go 1, 2, 5.
Mm-hmm.
And shoot Big Jake.
Does it have a gun icon?
Of course, it'd be stupid. Honestly, get your brain sorted. In which case, let me just have a think whether I can go for the disengage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because I could push range of 12. Yeah, so if I can get a push that takes me, what is it, 5 inches? So it'd be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if I can get a 3-inch push, we can do this. So that's what we'll go for. So we'll go for trying to disengage from Vanessa.
She will try and keep you here.
That makes sense. Many.
Here's the number. So I'm going to pause timer.
It's fine.
Hello, this is Jim. And we're back. And we're
Cool. So Anna is disengaging.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to use a focus. See if we can guarantee it. Oh no, sorry, I didn't even know you've already flipped it. Sorry, I'm talking about. I got a 13. So.
All right. I think I've got a 6. So that is going to be go ahead and disengage.
What? So that's fine. And then we're going to shoot at big old Jake with focus.
Big old Jake's going to spend a focus himself, and this has a gun icon, so I will benefit from cover. However, you're targeting willpower?
Yes.
Okay. So not the stat bonus, but I will take the damage debuff. So I'm on willpower 4, and with a positive twist, I'm at a 14.
Cool. I'm at 18.
18 to 14. I'm not going to cheat.
So where are we at? We're at a negative made straight by focus and then put back down to a negative from cover?
Correct.
And what are you on currently, sorry?
I'm on a 14. So you would need a
14.
21 to be on a straight flip. I'm sorry, no. Yeah, you would be on a 21 to be on a straight flip.
Not sorry,
a 20,
you're on
a 20.
Six,
a 20. That's
20.
Right. That's math.
Cool. I don't think there's anything else to use it on. Let's go to 20.
Okay.
Cool. So, yes, that is then a straight flip.
Mm-hmm.
I will declare. I mean, I have crows anyway to match your crows, so I'm drawing a card.
Sure.
And then straight flipping for damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that is currently a. Anna, where are you? Anna. That's currently a 3. Have you got anything that can reduce the damage?
I sure don't. He's a 5-stone enforcer. He is dead.
Cool. The main thing being, so he drops a corpse marker,
Mm-hmm.
and Von Schtook is still the leader of the crew, so he drops a scheme marker.
Are you zombifying him?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So go ahead and do the undo for me because I moved him. Sorry.
It's alright. Scheme marker.
Okay.
And a corpse marker.
Doesn't he drop the scheme instead of a corpse?
No, I don't think so. The wording on Schtook is, if this after friendly Transmortus model kills an enemy model, the model may drop a scheme marker into base contact with the killed model. It doesn't say instead of.
Gotcha. Okay. So go ahead and I'll place... Yep, marker there.
Oh yeah, I always want there for you to place it, so wherever you want to put it.
I'll throw it here. Just make it a little more obnoxious for your bone pile.
Mm-hmm.
He'll go over here to come back to life. Okay.
Cool, that's the end of Anna's turn.
Okay. I think I'll go with Vanessa. She's going to Intuition. Look at the top 3 cards. And she is going to, I think, just put them back in this way. Her first trick, she's going to interact to remove your scheme marker. And then she'll declare a charge to be on the center line. Doesn't help her melee, but she'll punch Anna.
Cool.
16 with Bloody Fate.
16. Cool. So, I currently on 11.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anybody left to go. So I will.
We have Bone Pile left.
Yeah. Cool. We will let that go through.
Okay. So that is going to be a 16 to 11. Is going to be negative because hard to wound, double negative because the accuracy modifier. That is going to be weak of.
Anna is not hard to wound, sorry. So it's just a.
Then the 4 would have been what I drew from the Bloody Fate, and I will immediately discard it because that is a poo-poo card. So you take 2 damage, which is 1 with armor. But that's okay. So Vanessa's done.
And the board's yours.
You have
no, it's mine. No, sorry, I keep forgetting. I told you that I would constantly forget about this bone part. Cool. So he is not going to be doing anything particularly remarkable. Looks of it. Bone pile. Is there any way you can do anything interesting this turn at all? Not entirely sure there is, my dude.
We're coming up on 30 minutes.
Yes, sorry, I need to stop dilly-dallying. Okay, so can't give the lodestone to himself, which just makes that highly unhelpful. So he will, summon. May as well just summon here.
Mm-hmm.
There's not going to be any way he can get. So if he was to move 6 inches, 5 inches or 6 inches. Oh my god, the app is being very slow today. Bone power movement 5, so he is not going to be able to get 10 inches away from that marker in any direction, which is a shame. So he will instead 5 away in terms of walking from that. Yeah, I really don't think there is anything more useful he can do with his life. I can't see a way for him to score any points. Cool. So he is going to go there and just, I don't know, as an insurance policy. No, I don't want to put down a ski marker, so that lessens the number of places I can put down a ski marker. So fuck it, he's just going to focus and contemplate his pointlessness. Cool, over to you.
Alright, board is mine, so we'll do Ronin on the move. She goes there.
Remember to remove the corpse marker.
Oh yeah, that's true. Boop. And then Ronin is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you know what? No, she's just going to hide behind this cloud. She's fine. Vic of Blood is going to go. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And to the shock of, I think, absolutely no one, she's going to make a scheme marker right there. And then she is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to activate Bishop. He is going to gain fast and give himself tomes, because why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain Gang. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1. And basically just get to be in base with your marker there. Lastly, Miss Deed is not engaged by Albus, so she's going to drop a scheme marker, and she's going to bonk Albus with her bonk and hammer. Kabonk. 19.
Cool. 16.
All right.
I'm not cheating.
Knock aside.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to push you. Well, I'm sorry. You said 16? 17.
Yes. 16, yeah. 16.
16. Because I have it, I'll go to 17 and declare from the heavens, so you cannot reduce damage from this attack.
Bring it on.
And negative, and he's hard to wound, yeah?
No, he's not. I don't believe.
Well, still weak damage of 3. Kabunk. And that is going to be the end of the turn.
Yep.
At the end of the turn, we both claim a marker. Or I claim a marker. We both claim we get both score the strategy.
Yep.
And I am going to reveal, spread them out.
And I'm not.
Boop. 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 We have half hour left going into turn 4. That marker is not there. And reshuffle. I will discard that and that. We this will probably be the last turn because we can't start after the 15-minute mark.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And I think what I'm going to do... Well, I'll wait till you do your stuff.
Yeah. Reshuffle. Padunk, padunk, padunk. Shuffle, draw 4. Cool. I will stone for cards. Get rid of 2. 5. Cool.
Alrighty. Initiative. Well.
Hey. Well, that's yours.
All right, I will take the initiative. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6 models to your 1, 2, 3, 4, so you'll have 2 pass tokens. Time to battle tempo. I think I'm going to battle tempo 1, 2 to there with her. Misdeed's going to battle tempo to be just out of engagement of Albus, but engaging Albus. Vic of Ashes is going to battle tempo to engage Albus. Vic of Blood is going to battle tempo to get closer to engaging Albus. Ronin is perfectly happy where she is. Bishop is not fast, but he will battle tempo. Actually, no. He is going to battle tempo this way. And I will take the initiative, and we're going to start with Vic of Ashes. Clear moved. And we're going to try and... oh no, we're going to activate Vanessa. We're going to start with Vanessa. We're going to Intuition. I like that. I like that a bit. We'll do that, and that. She is going to attack the bone pile with her arcane staff. She is stat 8 because she's on the center line.
Sweet. Cool.
Pew pew. So that's a
wow.
17.
Cool. Bone pile, bone pile. That is a 6. And what are you currently on, sorry?
17.
17. Okay. Well, we haven't got a huge number of models to use cards, so let's go up to a 13.
Okay. That'll be a negative twist. I'll declare Surge. Hard to wound as well,
cool.
Yeah? So 3 cards?
Yes, I'm just checking, I believe so. Yeah.
Alright, take a Mighty Weak of 2 damage, and I will draw a card from Surge. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will get rid of this pesky 1 because of hand size. And now, because I have gotten those weak cards out of my deck, I'll take an Interact and drop a marker on your side of the board. Vanessa's done.
Cool. Albus is going to wake up because he's going to die soon, so he may as well unload before doing so. Cool. So who has the higher? What do we got? Defense 6, defense 5. So he is going to wail on. How's willpower? Has she still got the lower? Going to wail on Viktoria of Ashes. I don't think it's worth him doing any of his other shtick first. No, he doesn't have line of sight to her, so that's fine. Cool, so he's going to look at the top 3 cards of his deck. Much good may it do him. Cool, he can't do anything to get out of that. There's no conditions to remove, so there's no point in doing that. Cool. He is gonna, gruesome lecture Vic of Ashes.
Sure thing. She's on 7.
Sorry, I just thought about something else, but that's fine. Fine. Cool. Yes. Vic of Ashes. So that is a 19.
19 to 7. You got it with a positive.
That is 3 damage.
She will... I'll eat a stone to prevent. 3. But you still do the blasts, so you can blast onto Misdeed.
I don't think I can quite do it without blasting myself.
That's true.
So that's fine. That's fine. And then, actually, because it's not a gun attack, he is going to unload the next shot onto Bishop.
Sounds good. He'll spend his focus defensively.
Cool. So that is a 16.
I am at a 15, and this does what again?
So it's 2, 3, 4 damage with injured. And sorry, yeah, so Vic.
Any triggers I need to know about?
No.
Okay. You got him. So, negative twist to damage.
What are you currently on, sorry?
He's at a 15.
So, 15. I don't think we can make his day any nastier, so that's cool. So negative twist for damage. Ooh, so that's 2 damage and injured.
2 and injured.
And we will do it again.
Okay.
17.
That's an 11. So straight flip for you, not cheating.
Ugh.
Woof.
Cool. So no damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the end of his turn.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, he's just going to do his bonus action so I can draw a card. So target a quartz marker, drop a scheme marker into base contact with that quartz marker, and then draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just going to do that.
Sounds good.
That's your deck, sorry. Cool. Okay, over to you.
All right. I'm going to have a Ronin. She's going to be on the move. She's going to make a marker. And she is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's done.
Sweet. I will use a pass token.
Okay. We are going to go with... what do I want to do? What do we do? I think we are going to go with Vic of Ashes. This is... that does not actually solve my problem. We are going to go with Bishop. He is going to throw his football to the Vic of Blood. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, he's throwing it to Vic of Ashes. Yeah. So we'll give her the pink rim now. Marker.
Cool.
Off. He is going to give himself rams built in. He is going to use... Chain Gang is range 3, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. He's going to Chain Gang Vic of Blood. 1, 2, 3. And then he is going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 to there. Actually, what's the range on Anna's... Is it 6 inches for hostile work environment?
Yeah.
Okay, then we're out. So we're good. He has 2 AP left, and he's going to spend them charging Anna.
Cool.
He has 1 AP left. He spent 1 to toss the...
He does. 1 AP. Thank you. I do have critical strike on this built in because I picked rams. I should have picked crows, but I didn't. Kerpunch! I have a 9 to your defense.
8 currently. So I will cheat in a 15.
16.
16. Where are we? Anna? Yeah, 16.
Okay, well, I'll let you draw a card by cheating this to go to a 17 with the delay trigger.
Hmm?
So it'd be negative. Is she hard to wound? I forget.
No, she's not.
Okay, please take 2 damage. Gain staggered and gain slow. And Bishop is done.
Yes, and I've also just realised I misread what I put down on one of my schemes. Fantastic. Cool.
Oof.
How long have we got left on the timer?
We currently have 20 minutes.
Can do.
So if we finish this round in 5, we theoretically can squeeze in a 5th turn.
Oh, I don't. We'll see. Not at my speed. Okay. I don't know. I really did myself a number there. Okay. Right. I don't think there is.
Mm-hmm.
Close enough. So that way. A line of sight. Oh, you have to be 1 inch of the model with the lodestone. Okay, well, that blows that out of the water. I don't think I can work out a way to score the strat. So I'm just working out points because I think I would, just because of the mistake that well, not that I would have been able to score it anyway, but just this mistake I've just made on my scheme, I am therefore definitely not going to be able to score it. So I'm kind of thinking if I can't score the strat, I'm very happy to concede and talk out the rest of the points. Just because unless you other people want to play them out, I don't know if I can score, and struggling to work out how to stop you scoring. And I'm just not quite sure what to do, and it's taking a huge amount of time anyway. Because Anna, if she disengages, then can't take an interact action. The Valley Girl can't.
And she only has one.
Yeah, exactly.
Action anyway.
The Valley Girl can't. She's only got 2 AP. She can't move twice and then throw it to the bone pile, and she can't get within 1 inch of Anna and 6 inches of the bone pile in one move. She can't use her stun to move in any interesting ways. So I cannot see a way in which I can acquire the lodestone and pass it to anyone that is going to score any points. So, I mean, I think I am going to endeavour to score the other scheme I have. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Oh god. Right, let's take that back, and I should do that properly. So I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and place a ski marker.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, I'd like to take your turn.
All right. What we'll do is Vic of Ashes now activate. I will pull Vic of Blood with Sisters in Spirit, putting her there outside of engagement of Albus. I'll give them both shielded. I will punch Albus with my sword. Oh god. That's a 20 with that one counts as mine.
If the crew builder would please hurry up, that would be fantastic. I'm just looking at a black screen, so I cannot look at my cards.
I pulled up the web app for the crew builder.
Yeah, that's what I'm using my browser, and it's just for some reason being painfully slow.
I'm just looking at the cards. I'm not in the game proper. The game itself seems busted. He's defense 5 with a crow.
He's defense 5. And sorry, you're on 20. You're on 20.
Yep. He has the built-in disarming trigger, but I am declaring a trigger.
Yeah, I've got nothing to stun you with. So defense 5, 16, so that's 14. So that's at least a negative. So yeah.
Put me on negative.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will do the swing. That's weak of 3.
Or stone. That's yours. Oops. Keep going to. That stops all the damage.
All right. Misdeed will now take the free swing. That is a 13 on defense.
13.
Okay. Do you wish to cheat?
You're currently on a 13, did you say?
Yes.
13.
They're all stat 7 beaters.
Lovely. Does this have any triggers going off?
It does not, because it's an attack generated by a trigger.
Cool. So we will lean on disarming. Cool. So yeah, not cheating in on that.
Okay. So 3 cards, pick the worst because tied. Moderate of 4.
Oh wow. Reduced by 2.
Yep.
Cool.
Vic of Ashes will punch you a second time. That is an 11.
12.
I'm going to cheat to 19 with that one counts as mine trigger.
I will just cheat in this so I can draw a card.
Okay. 19 to 12, straight flip. That is currently weak. I will go ahead and take the weak damage there, so that's 3 damage to you.
Cool, I'll stone. So it's 1 damage.
Go ahead and draw your card. I now punch with Misdeed for free. That is a 13.
That is a 9.
Care to cheat?
You
get your defense trigger.
Yeah, that's true. Cool. No, we won't.
Okay. So negative twist. Moderate of 4.
Oh. So down to 2.
And Vic will punch you a 3rd time. That is a 18 with that one counts as mine.
Cool. So that is a 14. Is it just even worth it? 14. This one counts as mine.
So
okay, yeah, that's fine.
All right. So negative twist because of accuracy modifier. Weak of 3.
Cool. So stone. That's prevented.
All right, and the free swing with Misdeed. That's a 19.
Wow, that's a 6.
Care to cheat?
No, if you've still got the Victoria of Blood after this, then yeah.
And misdeed herself.
Misses herself. Cool. What was your total there? 19.
19.
Okay. We will let that go.
Okay. 19 to, you said 6. Positive twist.
Yeah.
That'll be severe of 6. Goes to 4 with your defensive trigger.
Mm-hmm. He gone.
Bonk. And...
Well, shall I? No, I'm going to stay with that last Dave. It's going down, sorry. I forgot I had one more stone. Let me put him back exactly where it was.
Sure.
Cool, so let's just hope we don't get Black Joker. Cool, so 2 damage.
Well, yep, 2 damage after all said and done. Okay, Vic of Ashes is done.
Cool. I will spend a pass token.
Okay, Miss Deed's gonna go. She's gonna bonk you.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
9.
Alright, I have the Bloody Fate trigger.
I will go up to a 15.
Okay. I am going to go to a 16, and I'll declare Puncture. So
Cool.
be a straight flip.
Mm-hmm.
And severe. Extreme Prejudice.
Cool, so yeah, he goes down.
And
Cool.
Miss Deed is then going to, she is just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's done.
So, so you've got Victoria Blood left, right?
I do. And you have Valedictorian and Anna left.
Okay, so Valley Girl is going to...
And we are officially at this is the final round.
Yeah, cool, of course. Okay, Valley Girl wants to play. She just needs to work out where to put herself, and I'm waiting for her card to load, which is being painfully slow. Because I just want to read the wording on her triggers. Valley Girl, where are you? We are. Wait for the card to load. Right. Okay. That's less than ideal. Okay. We will. Got 1, 2, 3 there. Your Victoria Blood is chilling there. Okay, so the Valley Girl is going to put herself. So we've got a move to there, and then a charge to there.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Yeah, there's not going to be any way she can help score in any other way, so I think that's just all we're going to do. Cool, so we will have a bonk on Bishop.
Okay. Bishop's stat 5 because of his injured, so he's at a 13.
Cool, we are at 19.
You sure
No
are.
triggers.
No cheats.
I think we will Which one she's in? No. So that's a. Sorry, my brain. Straight flip.
13.
No, negative.
To what's your
13
total?
to
19?
19. So
Yeah,
straight
I'm
flip.
at straight flip.
Cool. So 4 damage.
Boop, 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 boop. He's at 3 wounds.
Cool. I will discard a card to flurry.
Mhm.
And we'll go again.
He's
So
at
14.
15 with Cage Fighter.
Not too. Oh, I mean, there's not any way I can do it. Okay, we are going to cheat in that this with puncture.
Mhm.
So that is 20.
Sure is. 20 to 15, you're on a straight flip after puncture.
So 4 damage.
That's a dead bishop.
Oh, I just thought. This is the problem with my brain. Is that I forgot Anna still had her summon stacked on her, so I don't think she would have been able to kill Bishop in one turn, though.
No, she wouldn't have. With 1 AP.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's the Valley Girls' turn.
Okay. Anna doesn't have a way to destroy my scheme markers, correct?
No, I mean, other than picking them up.
Right.
No, I don't think so.
Like a normal person. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have Vic of Blood. She is going to drop a scheme marker so that I will get end game of spread them out. I am going to not be able to push Vic of Ashes because she has the lodestone. And I think I'm just going to I'm going to bonus action shield it on both of them. And then she is going to go... no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 5, and 6. And board is yours.
Yeah, well, it's Anna's at least.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't officially think of anything that she can do now, at least. Especially with only 1 AP to her name. Don't think there's much she's going to be able to do. Well, for honour's sake, she may as well try and hurt someone.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, who is the big question? Or
I mean, realistically, Vanessa's like right there.
yeah, that's it, isn't it? Cool. So we'll just charge her, and I was just hoping it doesn't in some ways help you score a point, but I can't think how it would. Cool. So Anna just
I'm
charges.
sorry. That is bad play on my part. Technically, this pool does have take prisoner in it. So
Yes, although the Valley Girl is within line of sight, so you wouldn't score the reveal point.
But I could score the end game point because we score end game points at the end of the game.
It's true.
So out of an abundance of good play and good sportsmanship.
Hey,
Cool.
is minion or enforcer, not henchman.
Oh, so it is. Ignore me then.
So we'll do some punching.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So yeah, final attack of the game. We'll use focus. I've somehow given her 9 distracted, but that's fine. Cool. So flip a dip him. So that is 18.
That is a 14. I'm not going to cheat.
Cool. So that's a straight flip with focus.
Mm-hmm.
No triggers to speak of.
She has no triggers, yeah.
Cool. So that's a moderate, and why not? We'll put that in for 5.
1, 2, 3,
Well,
4,
6 even with
5, and she loses her shielded.
Cool. End of the game.
That is the end of the game. I will score a third strategy point because I have a third
Yep.
marker.
I will not.
We will both score, spread them out, I presume.
Yes, we do.
And I will.
And I will not score Vendetta because halfway through the game in my brain, I originally selected the non-leader Viktoria, and then in turn 2 didn't look at my cards and assumed I had chosen Bishop.
Oh no!
Between Anna and Bishop, so
well, I will reveal Let Them Bleed. You have exactly one model that is at full wounds. Everyone else is injured, so I will score the end of that.
Cool. Yeah, well played.
Well played.
I did not play well at all.
I think you made some very solid crew decision points, and you put a lot of pressure. And that's the timer there. You put a lot of pressure on my unpack, and I was afraid of the threat that you projected with both Student of Viscera and the Valedictorian. You did a good job projecting the threat there.
Yeah, but it just didn't like. I had a couple of games where I started feeling like this is still only this must be my probably 8th game with Von Schtook now, maybe less, maybe 7th. A couple of games where I started feeling really good with him, and then it's just been, I don't know. Just especially again, my last game in the tournament was also against the Vics, and they absolutely decimated me. And none of my clever plans played off at all, and I don't think I chose good. I don't know what happened in my brain where then the Vanessa I targeted for Vendetta spent most of the game on the other side of the board. I kind of expected it. What I kind of thought was going to happen, which has happened in the last game, which is where the 2 Vanessas ended up in combat with Anna and Von Schtook, and I thought, at least if that happens, Anna can try and put some damage on the non-leader Vanessa. But then that just didn't happen. And then in my head, just for some reason, towards the last turn, I was like, oh, actually, it's on Bishop. Wait, I can get one final shot off on Bishop. And kind of steered everything towards doing that. Not that I necessarily would be able to score it anyway, but it just it completely skewed.
Right. I've been there. I've taken schemes where you name models, and I'm like, oh, I totally put that on this model. And then I realized that I wrote down the other model.
And then leaving Vanessa's engagement range meant that she then was able to remove the schema. Just nothing ever quite went to plan, really. A shame.
That is fair. It was pretty rough, and I think I had a few very lucky activations.
I should have. When you killed the 2 undergrads and the researchers all in one turn, I kind of had the cards in my hand. I flipped, I think 4 or 5 cards in a row that were under 5. But then also, I had the cards in my hand to kind of cheat, but in my head I was like, I can save those for some really powerful activations with the Valley Girl and Anna. And then that never materialized, and it then meant that the undergrads weren't alive to buy your side out of there and go around scoring points.
And that
was just...
They were a priority. I knew I needed to go after them.
And that's it. With the undergrad that I did summon, I teleported it straight back into the melee rather than, maybe in the center where it could have actually been useful. So
I like the bone pile. I like the bone pile pick because you were getting corpses in my deployment zone. So being able to pop that up there and be another spread them out point, that's that was clever. I was not expecting spread them out from you. I was expecting probably claim jump on Anna, because it's hard to get to her if she stays bubbled.
Yeah.
Or at least my perception is Valedictorian will eat something a turn.
Yeah, which again, I mean, she went for the Ronin and therefore was too far away to go for anyone else, which was just...
That's kind of why I forced them out that far, because I knew if you went for them, whoever went for them would be out for at least another turn.
Yeah.
And hopefully I could collapse on your center bubble and pop it. But, like, I'm not killing Valedictorian. I'm not putting her below half wounds for the reveal of Let Them Bleed. But Vendetta is a trap for me. I have taken it now, I think every time I've taken it, I've scored 0 points or a max of 1. Take Prisoner is just, you have so many pushes, I can't take Prisoner. And Claim Jump, I am not going to be reliably sitting one of my models anywhere where you can just go, okay.
Yeah, that's it, because I kind of thought I could sort of bluff Claim Jump in the hope that it would then distract you from me, being spread. But now I just wish I'd fucking taken it. Yeah.
Although, if you had, would you have gotten, the end game point? Yeah, you would have gotten the end game point on it.
Yeah, but then I also would have worked harder. I could have, stoned with Anna to bury Vanessa, for example, so she wasn't in line of sight. I could have, I would have stoned I would have bio-sided a undergrad in to push Vanessa backwards, so I would have got the reveal point. So yeah, it would have been very doable.
Yeah.
But,
well,
one hopes you live and learn, but I seem to do a lot of living with Malifaux and not a lot of learning. But
incremental
there
changes. It's incremental changes.
Definitely.
Well, thank you very much for the game.
Yes, thank you very much for that.
You have
are you happy typing up the final result, or I
yes,
can?
I've got it.
Thank you. Awesome. Well, yeah. Cheers. Thank you very much for that, and best of luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you. You too. All right.
Yeah. Same to yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.
Bye.